to more Universe Mode on the JPG channel. We are just nearly hours, not even days, removed from an incredible Survivor Series pay-per-view that saw two explosive and just violent, all-out car crash match-worthy war games between a men's war games and a women's war games, and both delivered on the carnage promised at the start of it. Not only that, but we had a few big championship matches on that show. No champions on Raw changed hands. So I mean, it's pretty it's your regular day here today on Monday Night Raw. I got the same champions heading in to tonight's show, but with that being said, one pay-per-view is done, another pay-per-view is on the horizon, as our next pay-per-view will be the Royal Rumble, which is going to be quite a few weeks away, but it gives everybody an opportunity to wait a minute. I noticed Bronson Reed's out here, but oh my goodness, I did not notice his opponent. His opponent is Dijak. We haven't seen Dijak, well, since NXT. He lost a loser leaves town match against Ilya Dragunov, who, by the way, is now NXT champion over there. So we could see how the two stories fell out for both men. Dijak apparently has gotten himself a deal here on Monday nights. I mean, that's nothing to be too shy at either. Look, he could not wrestle in NXT anymore. That's not to say he can't wrestle in WWE in general. And that's exactly what we're seeing here tonight. Dijak stepping up to the plate against Bronson Reed. And what a match this is about to be, folks. Two big men in two different ways. Bronson Reed is the size of a Mack truck, and Dijak is a giant in there, moving around like Ricochet would. Look at this Bronson Reed. Look at the show no intimidation, but Dijak steps out the way and chops at the ankle of Bronson Reed. Dijak wasting no time to make an impact here tonight on Monday night. His first night on the job, really. A nice corkscrew kick from Dijak as he stomps out the big man Bronson Reed. And now Dijak sending Reed into the corner. Oh my goodness, the second one knocks him down. Going for an early cover here. One, Bronson Reed kicks out at one. I cannot believe we're looking at Dijak here tonight on Monday Night Raw. That is a hell of a surprise. And ladies and gentlemen, we got a huge night ahead of you. Speaking of hell of surprises, I am told that there has been some, well, we'll call them trades happening between Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown heading into the Royal Rumble. And we are going to see those trades and who exactly were involved in said trades in the next coming weeks, folks. Starting tonight. Tonight, two men that were traded from Friday Night SmackDown. We have no idea who they were traded for, but they're here on Monday Night Raw now. Ladies and gentlemen, the team of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You got that right. The Sami and KO show has been rescheduled to Monday nights. And guess what? Their first night here, look at Dijak. Oh my goodness, jumping over Bronson Reed. The athleticism on full display. No, Sami and KO's first night here on Monday Night Raw in a long time is against the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Usos. You heard it here, folks. The Raw Tag Team Championships are on the line in our main event here tonight. The Sami and KO show. Whatever you want to call them. Best friends, better enemies. A rematch from WrestleMania. And the Usos versus Sami and Kevin Owens to close tonight's show. What a show it will be with that match alone being announced, folks. I mean, I would love to be a fly on the wall and know who Sami and Kevin Owens got traded for. That, you know, the caliber of those two athletes alone. I mean, you're talking about two men that ran the tag team division for the first half of Universe Bonus. Look at this. Dijak, oh my goodness, turning Bronson Reed inside out with the power bomb. That was insane. The power and agility and athleticism all on display. A Dijak count of 2 there, only gets a 2 count. You have got to be kidding me. You got to be wondering what Bronson Reed is thinking right now. He's never been manhandled like this a day in his life. But look at it, he's taking the Dijak with a Death Valley driver. Death Valley driver to Dijak. Could that be a count of 1? Only gets a 1 count. Dijak still has some fight left. Here tonight in Bronson Reed, you can see the frustration on full display as look at this Dijak. Dijak sending Bronson Reed over the top rope. And now what the hell is this crazy man Dijak going for? Look at this. Oh my goodness, that's that agility we talk about. That's that cat-like agility from a man that should not be moving like that. Every bit of 6'7" is Dijak as he gets Bronson Reed back in the ring now. And what's he going for here? Oh my goodness, suffers a nasty chop for his troubles. Bronson Reed now. Oh, working over the arm of Dijak. And Dijak is as fresh as a daisy. I mean, like I said, we have not seen him compete since that loser leaves town. 2 out of 3 falls count anywhere match against Dijak. Against Dragunov back at TakeOver. Back at TakeOver London, that would be. And what a match that was to close that show. But ladies and gentlemen, as I said before, 2 different tales on 2 different ends. Dragunov won a championship opportunity with that very match. Look at this, going for a tsunami splash. No, Dijak steps out the way. Dragunov won a championship opportunity with that, and Dijak, I guess, it took a little while, but he won something, I guess, at the end of the day as well. He's now a Raw competitor. You can't. I mean, you can have there can be worse trades than that, and look at that, Dijak with an elbow drop to the back, looked for a knee drop, but stepped out the way. Now lighting, oh my goodness, lighting Bronson Reed up. What a moonsault from Dijak. Man, like I said, you never know when this man's gonna do next. You never know when he's gonna leave his feet. You never know when he's gonna hit you with the most nasty elbow or knee strike to your jaw. I mean, this guy's he's so unpredictable. Look at this, a discus clothesline. Discus clothesline from Dijak. Count of 2, Bronson Reed gets out. Reed gets out at a 2 count, but man, that's exactly what I was talking about. And now look at this. What the hell is Dijak planning here? No water in the pool. Oh my goodness, a headbutt for his troubles. Headbutt for Dijak's troubles now. And look at this, 1, 2. No, Dijak steps out. Man, what a match this has been. What a match this has been from Dijak now. And Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed's been putting up a fight, but Dijak, you gotta believe that he's got a chip on his shoulder heading into tonight's match. He knows that it's time to impress, to put up or shut up. Look at this corkscrew moonsault. Corkscrew moonsault from Dijak. 1, 2 to put the big man away. No. Big bad Bronson Reed still has some battery life left in him. But I don't know how much life's left in him, really, as Dijak is lighting him up with everything he's got. Now Bronson Reed shoving a knee right into the midsection. And now look at Bronson Reed. Back on the attack is Bronson Reed. Look at the strength of Bronson Reed this time. But wait, no, Dijak slips out. Dijak slips out, and wait a minute, Bronson Reed didn't see it. Feast your eyes lands. The feast your eyes. What a move that's been all throughout these years. He hit Bronson Reed with it, and that was lights out. Not too many people have a victory over Bronson Reed here on Monday Night Raw. Dijak can add his name to the list. What a match that was between these 2 behemoths of men. And Bronson Reed definitely brought his A game. Look at this. Went for a tsunami splash. That would have been it for sure. But at the end of the day, Dijak caught him with that knee to the face. The feast your eyes lands. And you guys are going to want to feast your eyes on Dijak here on Monday nights. Keep a sharp eye out for Dijak here on Monday nights, as this is going to be a force to be reckoned with for sure, folks. Anybody holding the championship better hold that a little bit tighter, as Dijak is on the scene now on Monday nights, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to open the show, and it does not stop there. A young up and comer Zoe Stark here on Monday nights, formerly known in NXT, but now she has moved up to Monday Night Raw. She's going to take on the Eradicator, the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley. And man, you can't really ask for a bigger match to start your career on the main roster than that. Zoe Stark has a chance to prove herself here tonight against the top of the food chain. Quite literally. I mean, Mommy says she's always on top, and right now she's on the very tip top of the women's division here on Monday Night Raw, and she's looking to show Zoe Stark just exactly where her place is back in the locker room. But hey, this woman Zoe Stark is no pushover, none whatsoever. There's a reason why she has moved up from NXT to Monday Night Raw here tonight, folks. And she's about to prove exactly why that is the case, exactly why she is a competitor to look out for here in the women's division on Monday nights. This is going to be one hell of a match if you ask me. I mean, I've been following Zoe Stark ever since she debuted in NXT. And of course, Rhea Ripley is one of the best female competitors we've ever seen step in the ring. So this is going to be something for sure. You know Rhea Ripley's going to come on here with a chip on her shoulder, especially the fact that she just she's not even a whole 24 hours removed from defending that championship successfully against Asuka back at Survivor Series. What a match that was between two prominent women in the WWE today. At the end of the night, Rhea Ripley walked out still the WWE Women's Champion. Of course, flanked out here by Dom and Damian Priest. Judgment Day can never do anything by themselves. But if you ask me, if there's any member of Judgment Day that can more than handle themselves, it's Rhea Ripley. Most dominant women that we've seen really since maybe China back in the day. And China was just manhandling dudes. I mean, she had a whole Intercontinental Championship run. I don't think that would be past Rhea Ripley's sights, if you ask me. And Judgment Day still trying to make their mark here on Monday nights. The only won the whole gold so far in the Judgment Day is Rhea Ripley. But she's been holding that championship ever since SummerSlam, ever since making the man Becky Lynch submit in the middle of the ring where the lights shine the brightest to kick off the summer. And what a match that was, and what a moment that was. Look at this. Zoe Stark steps out the way of Rhea Ripley, and now chopping Rhea Ripley. Gotta admire the heart and the tenacity of Zoe Stark, sending Ripley off the ropes. Oh no, crashing. We're not even crashing burns, but there was just no connection there from Stark to Ripley, and now Ripley. Here she comes. Oh wait, no, Stark's still fighting out of it. Zoe Stark's still fighting out of it. Now throwing some haymakers here, but Rhea Ripley throws back. Oh my goodness gracious, these shots are nasty. And now look at this, the power on full display from Mommy as she suplexes Zoe Stark down, welcoming her to the big leagues in the best way that she knows how. An all-out beatdown on the newest member of the women's division. As look at this, Rhea Ripley throwing caution to the wind there. And oh my goodness, stomping out Zoe Stark. Oh my goodness, this is gonna get nasty, folks. Ripley. Any woman that comes here on Monday Night Raw and comes for her or her championship, hell hath no fury, man, because she does not take that lightly. And count of 5 here. And now look at this, Zoe Stark coming around with a Hurricane Rana to the women's champ. And now what Zoe Stark got planned here, off the ropes. Oh, Ripley gets in the ring though, stops her dead in her tracks. But wait a minute, Zoe Stark sends Ripley off the ropes this time. And now, wait a minute, big back body drop to the champ. And now look at this. A little bit of offense from Stark here. Like I said, Stark is no pushover. I mean, she's not going to let Rhea Ripley just come in here and do her normal regime and try and just mow through her competitors. Just because Stark is a brand new face does not mean that she doesn't want just as many opportunities here on Monday nights that any woman in that locker room does. Now look at this. Zoe Stark sends Ripley into the ropes. Oh my goodness, went for a huge, I believe, uppercut of some sort, but Ripley was able to stuff it. Now look at this. Oh my goodness, just driving her down with those clothesline, misses wildly. And now look at this ripcord single leg drop kick, beautifully executed from the Eradicator. And Zoe Stark could be in a world of trouble right now as Ripley goes to the top again. Oh no, no water in the pool this time. Oh, look at that, a huge bicycle kick to the face. Huge bicycle kick to the face, and what's this? Oh my goodness, a half and half spiked Ripley. Spiked Rhea right on her neck, that might be it. Count of one. Like I said, you have to admire the heart. I mean, Zoe Stark in there like a true veteran already, knowing when to go for the cover, knowing when she might have her opponent beat. As look at this. Oh my goodness, just throwing her entire body weight at Ripley is Stark. And now, oh my goodness, look at this. Countering Ripley and a huge springboard drop kick from Zoe Stark. Could she have Rhea Ripley down and out here? This would definitely be an upset, folks. One. Oh my goodness. No, only a count of one. Only a count of one from that. And Ripley's she's gonna look to take a breather. She did not expect all this from Zoe Stark. And now, wait a minute. Oh my goodness, that was nasty. Both women did not get, neither woman got any good part of that. That's for sure. Now Ripley misses wildly with a huge kick to the face. Stark is still in the fight, folks. Zoe Stark is still in the fight here. Now off the ropes one more time. This time making Ripley think about it. Oh, in for another bicycle kick, but Ripley stuffed it this time. And now a huge suplex. Oh, that power. That power is where Ripley trumps. That power is where Ripley trumps Starks. And you gotta be kidding me. She just hit Zoe with her own finish. The Z360. Man, the first time we see the Z360, and it's not even from Zoe Starks. The audacity of Rhea Ripley. And you know that is just not only insult to injury, but that's a flat out message telling Starks to know her role. And look at this. Zoe Starks knows her role, and that her role is to be the best version of herself that she can be, and that is to take out Rhea Ripley here tonight. But Ripley will not stay down, man. You would have thought after a vicious battle, tough fight from between her and Asuka last night at Survivor Series, that maybe Ripley would be a little more softened up, but like I said, she kind of has a chip on her shoulder after that victory. And look at this! Huge move from Zoe Stark, almost like a springboard cannonball splash. And now Stark sending Ripley over the top rope. What can Starks have planned here? Setting Ripley up. And man, we have seen some athleticism on this display from Zoe Starks. Nothing that we're not familiar with seeing with on NXT. As oh no, it looks like perhaps the adrenaline wore off there. Zoe Starks was looking for a huge, I think, some kind of suicide dive maneuver, but Rhea Ripley was able to get in the ring before anything worse happened. And look at this! Oh, misses a huge move there. And now what Zoe Starks got planned? Kicks the knee from out Ripley. What's this? Oh my goodness! A huge sliding knee strike. Ripley looks out. Ripley looks out. Count of 1, 2. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my goodness. Ripley gets the shoulder up. Ripley gets the shoulder up. But man, you cannot fault Zoe Stark, and you cannot say that she is not here to bring it to the women's division here on Monday night. She has taken it to the WWE Women's Champion. Oh my God. Just sent her off. Just sent her straight off the third turnbuckle. But wait a minute, Ripley, oh my goodness, tearing at that knee. And you notice the knee brace on Zoe Stark's leg. She's had some knee problems in the past, and now Ripley taking full advantage of that as the riptide lands. Oh wait, no. Zoe Stark's arm happened to be on the bottom of the rope, and the ref is gonna call it what it is, a rope break indeed. But wait a minute, Ripley has other plans. Electric chair face buster to Zoe Stark. And it might be all but a matter of time. Stark looks down and out. And Ripley just playing with her food at this point. Going for a big elbow drop down to the back and the lower spine. Zoe Stark's in a world of trouble, and Ripley can smell the blood in the water, that's for sure. Oh my goodness, a huge chop to the chest. Nothing pretty about it. And now wait a minute, what's Ripley going for here? Oh my goodness, a release alley-oop slam. And now look at the power. The power is back on display. One thing Rhea Ripley will always show you is her power. Deadlift suplex. And now wait a minute. No, 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 no. The Prism Trap locked in. We mentioned she made Becky Lynch submit at SummerSlam. This is exactly how she made her submit. And she already kicked out the knee from Zoe Stark earlier. Oh my goodness. Valiant effort from Zoe Stark. But the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley, proving exactly why she still holds that title. And look at this. I cannot believe this. Zoe did not even get to introduce the Z360 herself. We didn't even see it in this match. Ripley didn't give her the satisfaction. Mommy stays on top here tonight against the debuting Zoe Stark. And man, Dom and Damien celebrating like they just won the match or something. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to move on because I cannot wait to see and talk and call this main event here tonight, folks. Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens against the Usos. Raw Tag Team Championships on the line. The very Raw Tag Team Championships that the Usos just won back not even 2 months ago, back at Extreme Rules in that hellacious TLC match where they finally got their one-up. I don't even know if I would call it the one-up because really DIY, you know, they're the heroes in this story. They didn't get the one-up. They finally got their victory over DIY in that TLC match after DIY bested the Usos all summer long. But a team that the Usos have not come across since WrestleMania is indeed this team right here of Zayn and Owens, and they are back here to be a pain in the neck for the Usos, for the Bloodline. And what a match this is about to be, folks. I am so excited. As you can see, so is Zayn, so is Owens. They're bleeding red already, folks. You would think they were never even on SmackDown to begin with. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be a changing of the guard here in the tag team division. Should Zayn and Owens walk away with the victory here tonight, we could have brand new Raw Tag Team Champions by this time next week on Monday Night Raw, folks. The excitement is at an all-time high, and everybody in the crowd feels exactly the same way. As now they await the arrival of the Raw Tag Team Champions, the Usos. I was going to say the Bloodline, obviously riding high, coming off of a big victory at the hands of Solo Sikoa last night, defeating DIY and the Blackpool Combat Club inside War Games. So you know the brash ignorance of these two men is definitely going to be on display as they make their way down to the ring. Of course, flanked by their younger brother, the Enforcer, Solo Sikoa. But hey, this might be the last time these two get to walk down the aisle with the Raw Tag Team Championships. I'll let you know that right now, because they are stepping in the ring not only with a team that's already had their number in the past, but with a team that is arguably the best you can find in the tag team division right now. And that's saying something, considering we have guys like the Usos, we have guys like DIY, Moxley, Danielson, name it, the New Day, House of Black, all across WWE. Zayn and Owens might be the best that it really gets. I mean, you have over 20 years of experience across both those men's resume or pedigree, whatever you want to call it. And those 20 years of experience is going to be applied right here, right now, to get those Raw Tag Team Championships back around their waist. If you remember, before the titles split, Zayn and Owens were holding all the tag team gold. They were holding the Raw Tag Team Championships. They were holding the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Then we had that tournament that kicked off the DIY Usos feud. When DIY and the Usos They won each side of of that tournament and faced off back at Money in the Bank. That's when DIY took those belts and ran with them all summer long until the Usos defeated them back at Extreme Rules inside and in the TLC match, and of course inside War Games last night. So really, the Bloodline kind of having the last laugh in that situation. But will they have the last laugh here tonight? Will they be walking out with their hands raised in victory like they did? Like they did at Survivor Series. We're about to find out. As look at this, Zayn, no stranger to the Bloodline, no stranger to any member of the Uso family, or the Anoa'i family for that matter, lighting up Jimmy Uso with strikes. Now, a huge drop kick into the corner. Big fight field of close Monday Night Raw as Sami Zayn, I should say, launches himself into Jimmy Uso and now letting KO get a piece of Jimmy. And perfect tag team work done from Zayn and Owens. Expect nothing less. These two are best friends. They've been bitter enemies. They've done it all. Kind of similar to DIY, Gargano and Ciampa. You know, they've fought together. They fought side by side. They fought each other. One thing is for sure, they are destined to fight forever. It does not matter how they do it. And look at this. Oh my goodness gracious. What a moonsault from Kevin Owens. Gets a 1 count before Jay can even get to his brother. Oh, and look at this small package from Jimmy. Trying to get out here early. But KO, like I said, 20 years experience between these two men. They're not going to let no small package take them out here tonight. Their first night back on Monday Night Raw in quite some time. And now Zayn, or I should say Owens, bringing the chops, bringing the kicks to Jimmy Uso. And now sends him back into the corner. And now more tag team tandem on display between Zayn and Owens as they send Jimmy Uso over the top. And Zayn showing he knows every trick that the Bloodline have to offer or have to try and use in their playbook. He was a member of the Bloodline at one point technically. So I mean, destroying it from the inside was Zayn. And now Jey Uso, look at this, sends Zayn, oh my goodness, throat first into the ropes, and just like that, the Usos have now gained the advantage, just like they had the advantage at War Games. But Jimmy Uso misses wildly. But wait a minute, catches the arm. Oh my goodness, stretching Zayn out now with a heel hook, but Owens breaks that up. And look at this, a cheap shot from Jimmy Uso. KO didn't even see it coming, and KO's pissed now. Look at this, fighting off Jimmy Uso. The ref is apparently going to allow it. Jimmy Uso catches the foot though. And Owens just needed to get a few licks in, and now look at this. Gives Zayn the opportunity he needed, gives them that opening, and look at this, Zayn, House of Fire. Sami Zayn, a House of Fire. Ever the rebellious one is Sami Zayn. Definitely a crowd favorite. And look at this. Now Owens gets his shot back. You take that, and now Exploder from... No. Oh, no. Jimmy Uso gets out of it. Sends Zayn packing. Going for an early cover here. Count of 1. Owens breaks it up, and Jey Uso's right there to... And now this is spilling out, folks. This is spilling out, folks. All 4 men in the ring at the same time. Big boo from Owens. And now Sami Zayn sending Jimmy Uso. Oh my goodness, a tilt-the-world backbreaker from Zayn. Into the turnbuckle. The referee kind of got mixed up in the middle of all that. And now Zayn, look at this. Full right hand shots to the face. Here comes Zayn. Oh yes. Another John Woo drop kick into the corner. Right to the face of Jimmy Uso. And now one more time. Looking to get his buddy back in. Zayn's fired up, man. He could feel it. He could feel the changing of the guard. He could feel those championships nearly wrapping around his waist. The more this match goes, as he crashes and burns. But wait a minute. Oh, Jimmy Uso caught him with a huge pop-up Samoan drop. That might be it. Count of 1, 2. Oh my goodness, I thought that might be it, but Owens was able to get out. I think Zayn was able to get out of the cover, and Owens was able to break it up. And now Jimmy Uso's got something planned for Zayn here. A huge headbutt. We've seen the Usos utilize those hard Samoan skulls throughout nearly 40 years of them competing in the ring. And now look at this. Once again, going back to the knee. Did damage to the knee earlier in the match. And Zayn's going to have to fight out of this. Wait a minute. Oh, Zayn breaks out of it. Oh, a huge clothesline from Sami Zayn now. And now Zayn's getting fired up. Zayn's trying to rally the troops. He's trying to rally the crowd. It's a huge elbow to the face. But wait a minute. Solo Sikoa talking trash on the outside. Come on, Zayn. You know the dirty tricks of the bloodline like to play. Don't let him get in your head. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. Russian leg sweep. Beautifully done, might I add, from Jimmy Uso. And once again, oh no, Owens has had enough. Owens has had enough. He hits Jimmy Uso right in the face. And now, oh, a single axe handle from KO. And now what's Zayn got planned? Look at this, sending Jimmy Uso to the outside. Sami's looking to get froggy here tonight. Looking to get a little in Zayn, if you know what I mean. Tope con hilo. Tope con hilo from a man that is nothing. That is nothing of the sort of generic. And now look at this. Jimmy Uso, oh my God, a powerbomb onto the apron. And then he spun Zayn back into the apron. More damage done to any body part that you can imagine for Sami Zayn. And once again, the Bloodline are back in control of this match. There's been a hell of a tag team. Oh my goodness, war. You can't even call it a match. It's been a war. These four men, obviously some history between all four. And the Usos, them, the Bloodline as a whole, and Roman Reigns especially, cannot be happy with the fact that Zayn and Owens have been traded to Monday nights. Just when they thought they ridded themselves of two huge problems in DIY and the Blackpool Combat Club. Here comes Zayn and Owens. Oh my goodness, Zayn just tripped. Zayn just tripped Jimmy Uso. But Jimmy Uso trying to get back in the match. But Zayn catches the boot, spins him around. Oh my goodness, catches the boot again. A huge chop to the chest. And now wait a minute, catches it with an exploder. Huge exploder from Zayn. Huge exploder from Zayn, and Zayn's fired up. Zayn's fired. Oh no, Solo Sikoa once again providing the distraction. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Now wait a minute. Wait a minute. Roll up from Jimmy Uso. Roll up from Jimmy Uso. Not like this. Count of two. Owens breaks it up. KO breaks it up, and Jimmy Uso's had about enough of Kevin Owens. And believe me, I'm sure Kevin Owens feels exactly the same way. And wait a minute, Jimmy Uso turned his back. He didn't realize Zayn still had some fight left, and he just got KO back into the match. Oh, a huge big boot from Kevin Owens. House of Fire now. House of Fire is Kevin Owens. But wait a minute. Oh, the numbers game. The numbers game on full display. And no, how he sweeps KO right off his feet with a neck breaker, and Jey Uso's back in the fray now. Jey Uso's back in the fray. But wait a minute, look at Kevin Owens. Show a little agility on his end. Small package from KO. And now look at these shots. You can feel it. You can feel it from the cheap seats, I should say. Big suplex coming up from Jey Uso. No, Kevin Owens slips out. Kevin Owens slips out. And now wait a minute. What's he going for here? A sidewinder suplex to Jey Uso. Man. These two men right here, Zayn and Owens, two of the more entertaining competitors that we have all in WWE, folks. I'll tell you that right now. Kevin Owens looking to set Jey Uso up for something here. Cannonball splashing into the corner. Owens is fired up. Owens is fired up. Oh my goodness, takes Jay's head off with a clothesline, and now Jay's had enough. Jay's had enough, and wait a minute. No, apparently Jimmy Uso hasn't. KO spikes him with a huge German suplex right to the back of the neck. Oh no! Just headbutt to the knee. A headbutt to the knee of Kevin Owens. But wait a minute, Kevin Owens still in the fight. Still in the fight. Going for a package pile driver. No, he releases it. Release package pile driver. Could that be it? To become the Raw Tag Team Champions. No, Jimmy Uso gets the shoulder out. Shoulder out at 2. And now wait a minute, Kevin Owens. Vicious intense in the mind. Ousting Jimmy Uso to his feet. Oh my goodness, just came and brought the thunder there. Brought the thunder there with the huge double axe handle. Oh my goodness, a huge chop to the chest. And now wait a minute. Oh, Jimmy Uso gets out of the corner, gets out of harm's way. Oh, and now look at this jawbreaker to Kevin Owens. Jawbreaker to Kevin Owens here. And now Jimmy Uso. Oh no, a sharp elbow to the face. And now wait a minute, clothesline. Down. Clothesline down right into the mat. Now wait a minute, what's Kevin Owens got planned? What's Kevin Owens got planned? Just showing his strength apparently. Oh my goodness, a huge fall away. Huge fall away slam there. And look at Jimmy Uso trying to cower his way back to his brother. KO's not going to allow it. Huge clothesline to Jimmy Uso. And Kevin Owens looking to take the trash out. Huge kick to the face of Jay. This might be Zayn and Owens' best opportunity to get those Raw Tag Team Championships off the Usos as Kevin Owens sends Jimmy Uso packing. And now what can Owens got planned here? No, he overshot it! Overshot it, and Jimmy Uso's going to take advantage of that every night of the week. These are no rookies that we're talking about in the Usos. Whether I said Zayn and Owens have 20 years experience or not, the Usos have been doing at the highest level for years now. And now wait a minute. Owens catches Jimmy Uso once again with another release package pile driver. And now Owens to the top rope. Goes Owens. Wait a minute. Huge frog splash lands. And Jimmy Uso could be out here. 1, 2, new Raw tag. No! No! Jey Uso was able to break it up, and Zayn kick to Jey Uso. And now what the hell? What the hell did it got planned here? Oh, Kevin Owens over the top rope. And now Sami Zayn taking out Solo Sikoa. Zayn and Owens. Zayn and Owens, House of Fire here. House of Fire here. Kevin Owens back to his feet. Jimmy Uso doesn't realize. No, I think Owens might have went for the stunner. I think Owens might have went for the stunner, but wait a minute. No, Jimmy Uso was able to get out the way. Jimmy Uso was able to get out the way. And now look at this. No. Owens reversing now. Man, I don't know what's happening. So much action to call at one point. And now sharp elbows to the midsection. Zayn trying to take out the Enforcer, as clearly he's made his name known in this match. A few distractions in the early goings. And now wait a minute. Oh my goodness, sending Owens directly onto his face with a flapjack. This time it's Zayn getting involved, and you can see the disdain from each member of this match. And wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Owens back on his feet. Just exploded off the canvas. And now no, ducks a huge right. Ducks a huge right. Stunner. Stunner. Stunner to Jimmy Uso, but Jay's there. Jay's there, and Zayn's looking to take care of it. Zayn's looking to take care of Jey Uso once and for all. This has been a hell of a match. And what the hell? Oh, now Owens gets a piece. Now Owens gets a piece of Solo Sikoa. Now Owens gets a piece of Solo Sikoa, lighting Sikoa up. Lighting Sikoa up. And now look at Zayn. Oh no, he went off the ropes. Try to go off the ropes. Provides a distraction. And now look at this, Jimmy Uso has Owens up. No water in the pool. Oh my goodness, chop to the knee. Chop to the knee. And now look at Zayn. Zayn's back in the fray, and he's finally all rested up. Oh, but a huge takeover DDT. Huge takeover DDT. But wait a minute, Zayn. Zayn's got the roll up. He's got the roll up 1. Oh, only a 1 count. Only a 1 count. Oh no, my goodness, he went to take Jimmy Uso out. Went to take Jimmy Uso out, but Uso sends Zayn packing. And now trying to take care of Kevin Owens, as clearly KO's been a big thorn in the side of the bloodline in this match. Oh my goodness, wait a minute. A sharp knee to the face. And now Zayn trying to defend his brother, his tag team partner, his best friend, Kevin Owens. Oh my goodness. All three men collided at once. That was nasty. I think Jey Uso was going for some kind of flapjack while Zayn was trying to help KO. And wait a minute. Oh, Jey Uso pops up with a huge exploding Samoan drop. But wait a minute, Zayn was playing possum. Zayn was playing possum. And now shots to the face. Kevin Owens trying to rev up the intensity, trying to cheer on Zayn here tonight. Give him some much needed boost of adrenaline. But wait a minute, I don't know if he needs it. A huge DDT. Might have just spiked Jey Uso right on the crown of his head. And look at Owens. Look at Owens fighting Jimmy Uso off. And now so is Zayn. Sends Jey Uso packing. And now what's Sami Zayn going for here? We've seen Zayn be out of character all match. He's been out of his damn mind as a Asai moonsault lands. Man, we're going back to the ROH days for Sami Zayn here tonight, folks. Zayn sends Jey Uso back into the ring. And now he wants Jey Uso back to his feet. Both members of the men's opposing teams are out. And now look at this Blue Thunder Bomb from Zayn. Could this be it? Could this be it for the Raw Tag Team Championships? Count of two. Jey Uso gets out at the last second. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, he takes him over with a DDT. Takes Zayn over with a DDT. And now wait a minute. What's Jey Uso got planned here? Uso splash coming in hot. 1, 2. No, only a 1 count. Owens was able to break it up. And Jey Uso's livid now. But wait a minute. KO got out of it. Oh, a kick to the midsection. Man, KO is definitely not abiding by the rules. Not wasting any time to become a rule breaker here on Monday nights. And Zayn's spent, man. This might be it. But wait a minute. Just when I say that, here comes Zayn with a last-ditch effort. He didn't get all of it, but he damn sure got enough of it. Oh, and sends Jimmy packing, I should say. Sends Jimmy packing. And now wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Oh, a kick to the midsection. But wait, here's Zayn. Oh my goodness. Was that? I think that was a version of the haluva kick, and Jey Uso could be out here. And here comes Sami Zayn sending Jey Uso flying. And wait a minute. Oh, there's a second haluva kick to Jey Uso. That's got to be it. Count of 1, 2. Kevin Owens is there to... Yes, KO and Sami have taken the Raw Tag Team Championships on their first night back on Monday Night Raw. You gotta be kidding me. What a hell of a way to start Royal Rumble season. We have brand new Raw Tag Team Champions. You can't ask for a better close to the show than for these two men to have their hand raised in victory with cold back around their waist. It's only been a few months since they lost their SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And now they come back to the Raw brand, first night back, and already back to the tag team division goes Zayn and Owens. What a beautiful, beautiful moment to close our show here tonight, folks. Don't miss next week's episode. You don't want to miss out on really anything coming to Universe Mode, because one thing's for sure, you never know what will happen.